All right. Good morning again, and welcome back to the ongoing education session. This is I suppose this is the last of all the videos that we were supposed to do. We are going to discuss in this session about corrective waves. Uh, Three of them. Sorry, that was my alarm before going live. We are going live after 30 minutes. New York live. I think we should be able to discuss the corrective waves. Now let's get started. Once again, a warm welcome to all who are joining in fresh. It's our family is growing slowly but steadily and surely. So do feel free to go through all the videos and different playlists. More of them are getting added, and never ever hesitate to give me a comment or keep in touch with me. You can write to me an email or you can comment on the video. I'll be more than happy to get back to you. So in this session, I think we can take them all: corrective waves, flats, zigzags, and triangles. Let's begin with the flat wave structures. There are three types of flats actually: a standard, uh, expanded flat, and a running flat. Okay, I will try and draw diagrams for all the three of them. But first things first, the basic part that you need to remember, brothers, is that we are talking about corrective waves. Now, corrective waves, unlike the motive waves, impulses, and diagonals that we have discussed in the past sessions, they unfold into three waves, mainly three waves: A, B, C, except for the triangles, they which unfold into five waves: A, B, C, D, E. But the labelings are not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are labeled as A, B, C structures or A, B, C, D, E structures. All right. And I have the most tricky portion in identifying wave patterns that personally, this is a personal opinion, that it might differ from persons to traders, is that it's very typical to find out or to draw a conclusion on the corrective waves. It's impulse waves are the easiest ones. The diagonals are very easy. Extensions are also very easy. So anything impulse, five waves. The motive waves are very simple, very easy to identify. The corrective waves are equally tricky to identify. Okay, but it's not impossible. And corrective waves, they unfold as they unfold. You cannot predict them from the early signs. So let's begin with the flat structures. I'm doing a diagram keeping an uptrend into mind, so all my corrections will be lower. This is the first leg, that's the second leg, and that is the third leg. That is a standard flat. All right. Expanded flat. In case of an expanded flat, wave A normally same. Wave B goes beyond wave A, and then wave C drops lower below wave C. It might equal wave the previous low, or it might just fall short of that. That is an example of an expanded flat. And a running flat, running flat is, as the name suggests, it is in a hurry. So something like this, it falls definitely short below the termination point of wave A, and then the trend might continue. Right. Let's label these charts. Sorry. ABC, this is a standard flat, and then you have an ABC where B terminates above the head of A, then expanded flat example, and then you have a running flat. These are all the examples of flat. This is a standard one, expanded, and that is a running. Alright, so three different types of flats. That's where the complexity begins. I mean, you never know. Expanded flats are a trader's nightmare, I would say. Alright, and we got pipped off gold. It has made either an expanded flat or it terminated wave D earlier. But if it was an expanded flat, that is where we got pipped out last month. Okay, now the sub waves. I'm not drawing these sub waves, but if you can pay attention here, each flat, okay, whether it is standard or a running or an expanded, they unfold as wave A unfolds into three waves. Wave B also unfolds into three waves, and wave C unfolds into five waves. Okay. Similarly, you'll find waves A always 3, waves B 3, and waves C is 5. Again, the running flat as well, the same structure, 3, 3, and 5. So the only way to identify, if at all you are able to, is through these sub waves. Always count these sub waves, what it has done. All right. Believe it or not, this what we are doing right now is not going to guarantee any trading success. I'm being very blunt and very honest. What we are doing right now is just an initiation of how you are going to see the charts, or how one should find the corrective waves unfolding themselves. If it is a flat, you would find it unfolding as a standard, expanded, or a running flat, 3, 3, 5. Now, after these videos, or after looking or going through these videos, when you start spending time with the chart, and you need to do that if you are serious about learning. I mean, and experience wise, you really don't need a physical mentor. If you have one, it's fine. You just got lucky. Okay, but seriously, if you're interested in learning a thing, it's especially about charting or technical analysis, only reading or only going through videos or only understanding the theory portion is not going to help you at all. You have to sit with the charts, spend time with them individually, only then the stories will start unfolding and popping into your eyes. All right. So that is a flat. Okay, three types of flats, and the zigzag is the easiest one to identify. Let's go back slightly, or maybe yes, we can do that here. Zigzag is also known commonly as a 535 wave structure, or a corrective wave structure, to be more precise. So Again, don't be mistaken. It is always going to be A, B, and C. Zigzags are symmetric structures. Normally, they are symmetric, and this is how you label. Labeling does not change at all. A, B, and C, and each wave would unfold into not each wave, but wave A would unfold into five waves, wave B would unfold into three waves, and wave C would again unfold into five waves. Alright, so that's precisely a zigzag, and it's the most easiest wave format to understand or identify. 535, alright, that's a zigzag. And now comes a triangle structure. I'm discussing the basic structure, right? There are more complex triangle structures as well. I'm discussing the most common occurrence, and that is a contracting triangle. A contracting triangle is, uh, if I would explain it to you in terms of nature, it is a contracting sine wave kind of a structure. You know what is a sine wave, right? Again, if I give you an example of the natural things, Andrew's pitchcock. I mean, if you or a simple bell found very common in temples. When you hit that bell, the sound is dissipating. It's the largest wave first, and then the waves keep on dissipating unless they are nullified. Okay, earthquakes. When the first spike comes, it is the highest wave on the Richter scale, and then each subsequent uh, after effects, they are of lesser magnitude. The magnitude keeps on decreasing, and there will be a time when you stop feeling those magnitudes at all. In reality, there is some movement always in the crust of the earth, but those are not felt by our human body. So it's like a sine wave. Okay, I cannot draw a sine wave, but I'll do a as I said, I'm taking an example of a rising market, so that would be my first corrective leg. Now, triangles, that this is a contracting triangle, as I said, and then wave the last wave after the termination point of wave E, it shoots out. How do you label them? There is a one more interesting uh, understanding of triangles. Triangles normally are formed. Now, this is not a rule, okay? This is just a guideline, but they're normally formed into wave 4. Remember, wave 4s are corrective waves, and wave 4s may normally take shape of a triangle. A, B, C, D, E, contracting ones. Each wave, I'm not drawing, but each wave, A, B, C, D, E, they subdivide into three waves. That is 3 3. It is a 3 3 3 3 3 pattern. All right. There's a Fibonacci correlation. If you're interested, it's a very interesting Fibonacci correlation. Sometimes it doesn't work, but sometimes it works exactly according to the point. Uh, if you see not the adjacent waves but alternate waves, what are the alternate waves or which are the alternate waves? Wave A is alternate to wave C, and wave C is alternate to wave E, right? Similarly, wave B is an alternate to wave D. So the Fibonacci correlation is this. Uh, Wave C, which is an alternate of wave A, travels about 61.8% of the distance traveled by wave A. So let's say wave A has traveled 100 points, then you can take a 60% of that 60 points, right? Wave C would travel almost 60 points. So each alternate wave has got this Fibonacci correlation. Again, wave E would be a 60% of wave C. Similarly, wave D would travel 60% of wave B over here. That's a wonderful Fibonacci correlation if you want to use. I normally use it a lot, try to use it a lot. Sometimes I hit the target exactly, but recently in gold, we were expecting 1200 to hit, but it reversed from 1236. It happens unless and until it's an expanded flat. I think that was wave D termination. And remember, that's a down falling market, so the triangle is inversed over here or in gold. All right, so that brings us to the summation of the discussion of the corrective waves, uh, flats, zigzags, and the triangles. Now, with this, we have completed two phases that we uh, promised uh, to all as a Christmas gift, a New Year gift, which started 25th of December. It took a while. We were supposedly scheduled to complete it on the 5th, but it's taken up 5 more days, but that's fine. That was the first commitment, and I hope that you enjoyed these sessions. Uh, do let me know through your comments or email how you like them, and if you have any doubts or queries or anything else that I can help you with, never ever hesitate getting in touch with us. The more we interact, the more lively this channel is going to be, and that's what is my intention. All right. Once again, thank you for joining online if you are here or watching this as an offline mode. As always, like, share, and spread the word. If you're not yet subscribed, please do so. Looking forward for an extended family, maybe around 6 zeros, 10 raised to 6. God's grace. Okay. So I'll see you back again in about 15 minutes for the New York Live. Until then, please take care and God bless. Goodbye.